What musical act thinks they're being edgy and bold but they're being cringy? MGK thought this about Drake as he got deeper into his Mob Ties wannabe street persona in the past few years, especially after he got bodied by Pusha T. As a hip-hop fan who grew up on his work between 2011-2015 during middle high school, it doesn't feel like his music is growing alongside the audience as compared to Cole, Kendrick, Tyler. Not particularly relevant. Not sure they ever were, but there was a band called Towers of London. Have a watch of their singer Donny Tourette on Nevermind the Buzzcocks. It's on YouTube. Ooh look. He's lighting a you can legally buy in shops Tears of Joy. Five Finger Death Punch should be at the top of the list. Ooh there's a demon inside. Ooh just like Jekyll and Hyde. Gimme a break. Doja Cat. But she's basically an online edgelord. Marilyn Manson. My homie went a few years ago and said it was cringy. Like 95 of punk bands are doing the same shit as 95 of other punk bands since the 70s. They're about as conformist as you can get outside of commercial radio. Kid Rock. 30 Seconds to Mars. Jared Leto. I love more than a few 30 Seconds to Mars tracks. But he's gone full cult leader at this point. Drake. Many of them. Bragging about how tough badass you are or about how you mistreat people or do drugs isn't cool or edgy. It's lame. Five Finger Death Punch. Madonna. Many emo screamo bands are not as badass as they think they are. Cardi B. Youngblood. Extremely cringy. Falling in Reverse. Attila. Bunch of clowns if you ask me. Ghost, but I still love them. This thread is really just I don't like this band and has nothing to do with bands trying to be edgy. LMAO. Kid Rock. I am one of the biggest Kanye fans, but I can admit his radical behavior either tends to be ingenious or moronic and edgy just for publicity. No in between lol. The 1975. Immensely derivative, middle-of-the-road music, but the lead singer acts like he's the Bob Dylan of his generation. Sam Smith. Just a chubby gay dude wearing revealing clothing, trying to stay relevant. Billie Eilish. Lil Nas X. Lots of K-pop. The Haka Maori war dance when performed at sporting non-war events. Cardi B. Bring Me the Horizon. They have proper basement dweller lyrics, and I say it as a fan who saw them this year and has tickets to see them in January. So you can throw me to the wolves. Tomorrow I will come back leader of the whole pack. Beat me black and blue. Every wound will shape me. Every scar will build my throne. U2. Die Antwoord. 1975. Willow Smith was horribly cringy at Outside Lands earlier this year. We had to walk away. Sam Smith I preferred when he made better music and didn't do the attention-seeking behemoth. But mainly just Nergal. The vocalist talented dude, but he's so beyond cringy now it's unreal. Nicki Minaj. Her songs are the same song over and over. I've always felt like Green Day was the epitome of this. Based on their popularity, I assume I am probably an outlier. I also hate the lead singer's voice. It drives me insane. Tech Nine. Hopsin. Basically every rapper whose lyrics just boil down to yeah I'm so crazy I'm so insane haha. I don't remember the name of the band, but it was some small underground concert in New York. Their entire act was songs about how horrible capitalism is. They ended the show by telling us we should go buy their overpriced merch. 30 Seconds to Mars. That video about war is bad seemed like an Aldous Snow Infant Sorrow type parody. Bono has been sniffing his own farts for a while now, but once upon a time U2 was legit as fuck. Olivia Rodrigo sounds like AI is writing teen songs. Imagine dragons rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. I cringe so hard at most of their lyrics. Billie Eilish. Every single metalcore band. Almost all modern country music, especially Y'all Qaeda. Despite me not following any of the celebrity gossip BS, the things that I've seen of Miley Cyrus were just number. I mean, since the gossip about her reached me, I guess she probably made a lot of money from it all. But what I heard was just pathetic. Pretty much modern rap. Machine Gun Kelly. Green Day. Wannabe punk posers. Rage Against the Cash Machine. These days they only care about getting theirs from the system. Sellout hacks. The Cure are all in their 60s now. Yet they're still rocking the mascara and frilly trench coats. If it was a legend like Alice Cooper, then I'd allow it. Because the man grew with his music. The Cure are still singing the same trite ballads about teenage angst when they should really be getting tucked into bed by 8 p.m. so they're rested for their morning prostate exam at 10 and to pick up the grandkids at 12. Pick any artist supported by Nashville since 9/11. Greta Van Fleet. Rage Against the Machine. 1975. Roger Waters. I saw Jane's Addiction about 7 years ago. Perry Farrell was in a therapeutic boot due to injury and looked ridiculous trying to do the moves of his younger self. Dave Navarro just chain smoked and was swapping guitars after every song. Not their best offering. Manskin. Contemporary Christian acts, across the board. Sam Smith. Lady Gaga when she went through the meat dress phase. She's incredibly talented and beautiful, but I felt that this was overshadowed by her trying a bit too hard and she sold herself short. Panic at the Disco. The band Ghost and their costumes make me cringe. Their music is vapid and I'm convinced their fans just like them for their look. Roger Waters. Lady Gaga. All of them that try to appear edgy. U2. Oliver Tree. Bro is the definitely of cringe. Greta Van Fleet pretending to be the new Led Zeppelin. Disgraceful. At the ripe age of 37, Cannibal Corpse and many other death metal acts. Just about any metal band. Love my metal heads. Nice people. But they're about as intimidating as a kid in a Halloween costume. Trippie Redd for sure. Cradle of Filth. I saw them open for Danzig back in 2022 and their whole aesthetic down to their fans are super cringe. It's okay to be a Satanist and believe what you believe in. But their whole act reminded me of that Look What I Can Do kid from SNL. Gwar. But they also enjoy being cringe. Manskin. All of them. It's just music. My Chemical Romance. Polyphia. Van Morrison. His most recent album has a bunch of anti-Semitic lyrics. Fall Out Boy with their dumb update to We Didn't Start the Fire. Soulja Boy. Bad Omens and Motionless in White. 1975. The 1975. AJR. Rage Against the Machine. The machine they're raging against is actually their ideas of what to do. It may have been edgy decades ago. Now it's just cringy. Kiss. Limp Bizkit.